Yeah, that's the thing I noticed. Is just like it doesn't really tend to actually tell me much about who's watching my stream. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. You know, it would feel kind of weird to flash back if that literally just happened like usual, but it's actually been a week since he said that in real time, so it feels a little less strange. Imagine that. Anyway, do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. No, I'm saying I'm making a joke about having been a week since I streamed, so that it's like, you know, if you were playing the game just straight out, then it's like, don't show me that it just happened. But since it's been a week since the stream, it's like, oh yeah, right, that's what he said. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick? Yo, how's everyone doing? I'm ruining the moment. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Wait, are you you're talking to me? No, wait, me? You're kidding, right? No, never. Oh, yes, wait, I do remember feeling faint. Is that what you mean? Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Uh-huh. Me? You're talking to me? No. No, Larry, I'm not in love with you. I mean, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two, but that's not the same. I think you could do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah! Bow before your hero. Oh, what a piece of work you are. So just to get things in order, let me remind you who the lawyer is here. Woohoo! I was hot out there. Hot. I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him, even my fucking badge. Everyone should care about my badge. Larry, I hate to say this, I really do. You really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty... edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, it would be pretty nice if I met Maya, the girl who's been by my side this entire game and been an endless source of moral support and always trying her very best to do anything she can to be of any use to me because she feels horrifically guilty and self-conscious and responsible. But no. No, it's not. It's you, Larry. No. God damn it! Fuck! Phoenix, why did you have to say that? Ugh. This is why she leaves. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment! Nick, I'm gonna throw you! That's what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I'm just in too charitable of a mood right now. Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. The fact that he dropped some Miles there, you know, thinking back to when they were children and it wasn't all so distant. Ugh. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry. I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day, for some reason. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial, which is kind of an insane thing for a bunch of schoolers to just for a bunch of small little school kids to decide, like, okay, this guy stole someone else's money. It's time for court. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's twisted. That's like a very specific form of sadism that these 3rd graders had. So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. I guess this must just be, like, I've thought this for a while, but it must just be an alternate reality specifically where, like, law and trials and attorneys and justice is, like, a much more, like, dominant concept in their society. Like, the fact that, you know, lawyers get so famous, like, individual lawyers, like, none of us know, like, the name of, like, lawyers who are really good at what they do. That doesn't really happen, but here it's like everyone's tapped into it. So it's just kind of funny to me. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, no more borrowing my eraser! He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race! Or... Wait, what the fuck? I don't remember all that dialogue. Holy shit! They really just said fuck Phoenix! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! That was out of pocket! say fuck Phoenix for? Holy shit. Okay, now I'm kind of convinced that they already had it out for him, and this was just the perfect excuse. I think he was that little ND kid with a fucking target on his back, and fucking kick me sign. Holy mother of fuck. Oh, poor baby. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs! Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Yeah, bitch ass. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well... Yeah, I sure did. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Yep. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain. and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Phoenix Wright, you're crazy. You are crazy. I love him. Oh my god. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. What a thing to say. What a thing to say. Sorry, I'm just losing my mind a little bit. I just almost knocked my phone off the fucking desk. Okay. Okay. We're fine. Whoa! Nick! You're crazy, dude! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except, I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! 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 We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. Or what? I don't think there's many other options besides human being. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Yeti Yogi is the real Gordy. Everything we said about this steel samurai balloon and the air tank was all a red herring. Hey, pal. Long time no see. It's really not. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. What, how, wait, what, huh? Sorry, you snapped your tie in half? What, how do you snap a tie in half? What is it made of? Hold on, is your fucking tie so, like, starchy? Gumshoe, I think you need to take better care of your ties. Sorry about that? What do you mean is like, Mikey? No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotto is camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I just said tomorrow. It happens. Maybe it's because Lotta got brought up and my southern brain activated. I'll see you tomorrow. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. I mean, I would be too. Maybe that's a me thing. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing! Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow! That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho-ho! What do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Nobody's home. Hello! Hello! Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello! Hello! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello! Hello! That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1220! Let's open it, Nick, come on! I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. Worthless. What, a letter? Aw, boring! There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. Well, shit! Why couldn't I have had this earlier before court? That would have saved me a lot of trouble. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? Why the fuck are you asking me? It's not like I did it! One thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Yeah, what's the chain of custody for an abandoned parrot? Phoenix is, smart, stupid.